Hey, if you use NX Studio, you should know about color control points because there are ways of making local adjustments. Here's how to use them. First, open a photo in NX Studio and make all your basic global edits. Now, let's say I want to make some local edits to this woodpecker, maybe darken the moss on the tree. First, I'll click on the color control point tool and click on the moss. In the drop-down box, select all so you can see the full range of adjustments you can make. Note that the variables in these sliders are the only thing you can adjust. You can't make any other local adjustments that aren't controlled by these sliders. Moving the size slider allows you to select the domain of the local adjustment. To better see how it works, you might want to click on the Show Affected area, which highlights the area of the photo that will be adjusted in a brighter tone. Make sure it's large enough to encompass the moss. Notice that the mask is actually selectively targeting the moss and not the background. That's because the Color Control Point tool parametrically selects areas that are similar to the area under the control point, so the adjustment looks more natural and less like a drawn mask, which is pretty cool because it's automatic. There, that looks about right. Now I'll uncheck Show Affected Area and decrease the brightness. Notice that if I turn the tool on and off, indeed, the moss was mainly adjusted and the effect looks natural. You can add as many control points as you like to make different adjustments, so let's do another example. On the left of the photo, I notice the bokeh is a little too contrasty, so I'll click on the Color Control Point tool again and click on the dark area of the bokeh. Again, I'll click Show Affected Area and adjust the size. Finally, I'll uncheck the Show Affected Area and decrease the contrast a little. Notice that I can also decrease the contrast with the controls near the point so I can keep my eye better on the area that I'm adjusting. Let's do another. Let's say I want to modify just the chest of the woodpecker. I'll adjust the size like we did before. This time, I'll add a bit of warmth, increase the contrast a little, and brighten it a little too. Finally, I've noticed that the green area in the bottom right is a little bright, so I can also add a final control point there and darken it a little. Now, let's look at the before and after of all the adjustments. Before, after, before, after. Whoa, a big difference, right? That's all there is to it. I hope you liked this video on local adjustments, but if you didn't, chances are you need some cookies.